Hello, and welcome to Holistic Lifestyle Tips Getting Real About the Woo Woo. I am Becky Russell, owner of wellness company Hope Essential, and I am an essential oil educator and a holistic lifestyle educator. I love to teach, and I feel obligated to share what has helped me on this 25 plus years holistic journey in the hopes that it helps you. And the reason I was compelled to sort of try this holistic path is in my family, some of the women, when they turn 40 or in their 40s, they would develop type 2 diabetes. And their health just continued to get um, worse. And the side effects of the medicines made it worse. And they didn't have a quality of life as they aged, and they left us much too soon. So when I was diagnosed pre-diabetic in my late 30s, I determined I wasn't going to go that route. I don't judge anyone for how they approach it, but that just was not how I wanted to do it. So I have been diligently finding all these different ways of approaching health. So um, and it's served me well because at 63, I'm not on any diabetes medications. And I do have other health issues, but I do treat them holistically whenever possible. And excuse me. And I just feel that we need to know we have choices. So every week I talk about a different modality that involves either physical emotional or spiritual wellness, sometimes one, two, all three. And um, sorry. And so this week, I am going to talk about the immune system and how exercise affects your immune system. Because right now, more than ever, a strong immune system is super important. So, there was a study done that found that exercise can improve your immune response and lower illness risk and reduce inflammation. So when this study occurred, people were doing acute exercise, which means moderate to vigorous intensity lasting less than an hour. So it was mostly walking, but it could be applied to any kind of, exercise, spin class, elliptical workout, anything like that. So typically, people only have a small amount of immune cells circulating around the body. Those cells prefer to hang out in the lymphoid tissues and organs like the spleen, where your body kills viruses, bacteria, and other microorganisms that cause disease. Because exercise increases blood and lymph flow as your muscles contract, it also increases the circulation of immune cells, making them roam the body at a higher rate at higher numbers. So, specifically, exercise helps to recruit highly specialized immune cells, such as natural killer cells and T cells, find pathogens like viruses, and wipe them out. So, this is a pretty cool thing. I mean, our body is amazing. Uh, in this study, the participants who took a 45-minute brisk walk experienced this uptick of immune cells floating around the body for up to 3 hours after the walk. So that's pretty incredible. So even while you get an immediate response from your immune system when you exercise, that does eventually go away unless you keep the workouts consistent. So if you go out for 45 minutes of exercise one day, um, and this all happens again, then it adds up as time goes on. So the more consistent you are with your exercise, the more you're going to store up this and be stronger to fight against anything. So I like the analogy they use in this article about um, think of the lasting immune effect of exercise like this. And they say, think of the way a housekeeper comes over to clean your house for 45 minutes most days of the week. That would be a dream, but let's imagine that happens. The house will look better on that first day than if someone never came. But the more frequently the housekeeper comes back, the better and cleaner the house looks. So, exercise is like a housekeeping activity where it helps the immune system patrol the body and detect and evade bacteria and viruses. So, you don't necessarily exercise one day here and there and expect to have an illness clearing immune system. So, this is super important. We need to have that consistency. So, if you needed one more reason to start moving your body, this is a good one. Um, Another benefit of exercise is that it decreases inflammation in the body, which in turn can also improve immunity. So, what they found was in a 2004 study, lynx decreased levels of inflammatory markers to those that exercise more often and have higher fitness levels. When immune cells try to function with inflammation, it puts the immune system in a chronically inflamed state too. So, to cut down on inflammation, which as we age, a lot of us have more of that, kick up your activity level. And I just want to say here too that I think we've been told, we bought into a myth that as we age, arthritis is a given, that we don't have a say in it, that we just have to put up with it and take those strong medications that have some very serious potential side effects. And I don't believe it's true. And that's my opinion. I've done some research, but when we treat our body like the way it's supposed to be treated, like a well-oiled machine, and we keep out the chemicals and the toxins, we eat clean, the inflammation, no matter what our age, is not going to be there or be as bad. So we are not victims. We do not have to accept that. I'm hearing doctors tell people in their 40s that have arthritic type symptoms, that it's just age. That breaks my heart and it makes me mad because you have more power than you think. So just keep that in mind. I'll get off my soapbox, but that's something um, that I keep hearing, and it's very upsetting. So the bottom line is moderate exercise can boost your immunity right now, and you just have to keep doing it. We're not saying you have to overdo it, but just be consistent and understand there's all these other benefits that come with exercise. But the main one right now that everyone is focused on is the immunity. So there is, I believe, a link to that. So this pandemic is a golden opportunity to start a regular walking program. It doesn't have to be, I'm not a runner. I mean, it's going to be walking for me. I don't jog, I don't run. Um, but just find something that you enjoy. So other habits like eating fruit, managing stress, getting enough quality sleep can also help reduce the risk of illness. Exercise is one of the most powerful habits that people can adopt right now as we're coping with this new normal. So we don't have to sort of give up and do nothing or just do the basics. We can get our bodies strong. If you're super new to exercise, always talk to your doctor first. If you're under a doctor's care, don't you sabotage yourself when you try to do too much, too big, too soon. So just start small, baby steps consistently, and then build your way up. So I would love to know if you learned anything new tonight. I did not really understand the scientific reason, I guess, how the exercise was linked to the immune system. So that was something I enjoyed learning. So, what exercise or movement, whatever it is, do you do already? And share that in the comments. Or if you've been inspired by this talk, what are you going to start doing to get your immune system stronger? Because this is not a probably going to be a one and done thing. We have the regular flu that has been responsible for taking how many lives before all this. We've got coronary disease and diabetes and all other these other autoimmune diseases that claim lives every year. Let's do all we can to stay out of that high risk category for a lot of reasons. So I'm here to help you. That's what I want to do. That's my purpose is to help you age with the quality of life. So if you missed any of the other videos that talk about how to get your immune system stronger or any other uh, holistic lifestyle tips or DIYs, they're on my website, hopeessential.com, along with a lot of essential oil information, which of course I'm crazy about, and just a lot of other holistic modalities. And follow me on my business page on Facebook at Hope Essential LLC, and I'm on Instagram, Becky Russell Hope Essential. So I hope you walk away with something tonight. And till next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.